Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Ito po, continuing story sa Senado, nasibak na sa pwesto si Senator Soto as Senate President. Goodbye. Of course, mag-iba ang liderato. Kaya ang Senate Pro Tempore, nasibak na rin si Lacson. Ang bagong Senate Pro Tempore na ngayon, walang iba kundi si Senator Loren Legarda. Napanood ko mismo yung live kanina, yung pagpanumpa niya as Senate Pro Tempore. Ang sarap kumanta! Oh, it's crying time right now for Soto and Lacson. I can see that faraway look in their eyes. I can tell by the way they speak in public that it won't be long before it's crying time. Sorry! Ganyan talaga ang buhay. Anong sabi ni Senator Soto? Ipaubayan na lang daw niya sa Diyos ang lahat. I trust in His heart. It's God's plan. Oh, yan na! Ang gaba, dili magsaba. So, ongoing na po ang talakayan na ng yung plenarya, no? Ang nagpre-preside na si Senator Senator Cayetano na Senate President. Ang pinag-uusapan nila, kasi naka-standby sila ngayon eh. Pinag-uusapan nila yung nangyari kay Senator Bato. Dahil pagpasok niya, nandyan daw Trillanes. Pinangalanan ni Senator Bato na siya ang nagtawag ng mga NBI agents para pigilan si Senator Bato sa pagpasok. Yan ang tinatalakay nila ngayon, kung anong gagawin nila. Kanina, bago nag-break ang Senado dahil pinag-uusapan yan, plano nila na anong tawag doon? Arestuhin eh. May term dyan eh, is yung kalimutan ko na. Kasi first time daw itong nangyari na ang isang senador, sitting senator, ay pinagbawalan na pumasok sa Senado. Ito, opinion ko lang ito Kaya pumasok si Senator Bato kasi kailangan niyang bumoto doon sa change of leadership. Kaya pinigilan nila na huwag papasok para hindi siya makaboto, para hindi matuloy yung kudita. Ano lang ito, opinion ko lang ito, I might be wrong. Kasi bakit mo pipigilan? Grabe, yung narinig kong usapan kanina is kakasuhan nila. May tawag dyan eh. Hindi naman cite in contempt. Basta, yung mga NBI agents. Kasama si Trillanes, sabi ni Bato eh. Kasama siya. Siya ang nagmaniobra na siya ang nagtawag ng mga but anyway, congratulations po kay Senator Legarda and of course Senator Alan Peter Cayetano as new Senate President and Senate Pro Tempore. Okay. So, ano na ngayon ang mangyayari? Ang tanong dyan is, itutuloy pa ba ng mga kongresista ang pagboto doon pabor sa impeachment ni BP Sara knowing na ang trial ni BP Sara ang mag-handle ay kanyang mga kakampi. Ang ganda talaga ng timing. Again, yung sinasabi ko nga, ang Diyos po ang gumagalaw dito ngayon sa political career ni BP Sara. itong timing ng kudita ngayon is napakaganda. And I believe that it is God's design. Unang nakita ko na God is moving is yung malalakas na, ito na, ongoing na ano.
People who had the floor, the Honorable Senators and Senator Soto, I'm hereby directing the Sergeant at Arms to complete his investigation, to continue to talk to the NBI and to former Senator Trillanes, and give us a written report within the next 30 to 45 minutes. For the information, the initial report of the Sergeant of Arms is that the NBI is claiming that they are here to arrest Senator Bato, but they do not have an arrest warrant.
Yo!
Okay, that is why it is critical that either the Sergeant at Arms or the report or a written report. No? So, but he will complete his report by talking to them now. Senator Jinggoy.
Mr. President, do you mean to tell me that the NBI were here to arrest Senator De Rosa without the benefit of any warrant of arrest?
Yes. So far, I do not want to talk in a partial investigation, but so far there is no information that the NBI informed the Senate, which by tradition, no law enforcement agency has ever come to the Senate in secret to affect an arrest. Usually they have an arrest warrant and they coordinate with the office of the Senate President, and the Senate President calls a caucus to get the details. No? But if there's no objection, I will recognize Senator Soto, but if there's no objection, I will just direct and allow the Sergeant of Arms to conduct the investigation. Is that okay?
Mr. President, may I suggest that we just follow your instructions and then go into a suspension because of some vital information that
Yes.
we're discussing, which might be detrimental to the records of the Senate later on.
Yes. So that was the initial verbal report of the Sergeant at Arms, but let us wait for the official full-length report that we're giving him 20, 30, 40 minutes to finish. But please do that, General, so that we will know our actions. In the meantime, they are not allowed to leave the Senate. Senator Marcoleta.
Mr. President, what happened to Senator Bato this afternoon does not only concern him. Most importantly, this concerns the very institution where he belongs. It is not only a disrespect to an incumbent and sitting senator of the Republic, but this is an act ridiculing this institution. Hindi po simpleng bagay yun, Mr. President. Kahit na po yung sinasabi natin na wala namang complaint or charges against him, wala namang bakit sila mag-aaresto. That's another point, Mr. Speaker. Yun lamang po napigilan siya, na pumasok siya para gampanan ang tungkulin niya. They already violated at least Article 145 of the Revised Penal Code. Marami po ang implication nito, Mr. President. Kamakailan lang, kagaya po ng alam ninyo, naipasa po natin ang Senate Resolution number 44, which was adopted on March 17, 2026. Dito po sa resolution na ito, Mr. President, dahil ito'y kamakailan lang, alam po natin na ang sense po ng Senate ay na-express sa pamagitan ng mga sumusunod. Una, due process and rule of law must be upheld in any surrender or extradition. Kasi po, nangangamba tayo na isusunod na naman si Senator Bato sa ginawa nila sa dating Pangulo. Filipinos not formally charged or convicted have the right to due process and will be guaranteed reasonable time and opportunity to seek redress from the courts and avail of any legal remedies available to them.
Okay, so bigyan ko kayo ng additional update mamaya. Abangan ninyo.